In this video, we'll be capturing brown bears, chasing red salmon, and everything that bears do in the wild. Come along for an awesome adventure in Katmai National Park. To get to where we're going, we're going to need to fly to King Salmon, Alaska, and then take an hour float plane ride to the middle of Katmai National Park and Preserve. As soon as we land, we drop our bags off at a tent, relax, and talk about bear safety.
It shows different elevation. One thing says 2008.
Then we are quickly on our first adventure. Well, I originally had my intro recorded, but one of my cameras that had all that footage on went down into a lake when I was getting on my float plane. So, welcome to Katmai National Park again. This time I'm with Evan Watts.
How's it going?
Having fun so far?
Oh yeah, this is literally, I'm like in paradise. It's a dream come true out here.
Just got into camp today. To get here at this location, we had to fly into King Salmon, and then you just take a quick flight out here. Well, about an hour flight on a float plane. That's how you get to our location. This camp is run by Scott Stone. There will be a link in the description if you ever want to sign up. We're going on our first little outing here, see what the layout is like and everything, hoping for a good time. Only about a 10-minute walk from camp, we encountered our first set of bears. It just happens to be a gorgeous mom with 3 cubs. Throughout this video, I will be showing some of my favorite pictures I took of each encounter. It's hard to choose between filming and taking photos, so I alternate and try to stick to that format until I record or capture a scene I like. Well, this has been one of those moments where 7200 would have been perfect, and I had the 400 on, and that mom fished right in front of us. Now, I got a video, for some reason it went out of focus for like 2 seconds in between. But when she came out of the water with the fish, it was like right like this way. Like it was really cool. Check, here's the footage. Well, yeah, when you come here, like I always tell people, my favorite lens is the 100-300 for a lot of bear trips in Alaska. But living in Kodiak, 100-300 a little short, so that's why I bought the 400 instead. But I wish I had the 100-300 here. One of the guys has it, and I'm just very jealous. So 7200 and 400 is what I'm running. It's an honor to know Scott and a privilege to get to join this amazing group of photographers who I instantly connected with. And over the next 4 days, we'll be sharing some amazing moments together.
Keep them that extra year compared to an inland bear. Oh, there we go. Mom's gonna put that to bed.
Do you see this seagull right here? These guys are always in the way and are promising you they will ruin at least one of your photos. That was enough food for these bears, and they easily climb up this hill and the cubs play with each other for a while. Here are a few pictures from our first outing. Be sure to follow me on all social media like Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok. Alright guys, well it's been a pretty good first day here at fishing camp, and I got some cool stuff. Sometimes the 400's perfect, sometimes it's a little tight, so we'll see how the rest of the trip goes. And I'm all tucked in my tent here, so let me give you a quick little preview. Actually pretty nice. I mean, I've stayed in these tents before and everything. Now I'm just gonna go to bed, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the morning. It was a pretty good first day. Early next morning, our group heads out, and to get to where we're going today, we have to cross the river we were photographing the mom of 3 cubs last night. Oh yeah, and there were a few bears in the river just having a grand old time. After a semi-short hike and crossing the first river, we arrived to the main spot we will be spending most of our time at.
So we're gonna sit on the sandbar right up
See
here.
this sandbar down here and the bear in the distance? Yeah, well, we're about to walk down here, and this is why I recommend having your camera and lens ready to go at any time. This happened immediately. Just like that, we're set up to hang in one spot for hours and just watch and capture magnificence. Bears just keep coming and going all day long. This mom didn't have a care in the world that we watch her and her cubs play right behind us, capturing some amazing scenes. I didn't realize it at the time, but I am about to take a photo that is extremely dramatic and moody. Here it is. So, pretty cool moment. That's all I have to say about that.
Other bears are showing up, including this mom with her beautiful silver koi.
All right, so we've been on the river today and we've had a lot of awesome bear action. And behind us right now, just above the river on the Tundra, is this mom and this koi with this beautiful, beautiful face. Well, that mom right there allowed me to get one of my ultimate dream shots any wildlife photographer would probably want. Check out the photo right now. Jackie helps me make my dream shots come true. If you guys want to visit a place like this, check out their website. Jackie and Scott run awesome camps, and they'll make your dreams come true too. Sounds cliche, but it's totally true. Is that right, Jackie?
Oh, that's right.
That's right. You made my dreams come true. Okay, this is gonna get awkward.
Last night, yeah.
There are also a ton of ptarmigan here, and they deserve the love too. One of the first things you notice about older, larger brown bear boars are they are not as photogenic. Sure, they are gorgeous, but with preserving energy, they just move slow and eat only what they need to. The fat and brains of very disgusting deceased salmon. A little bit later, we came across one of the coolest looking bears of the trip. I call him Mr. Eyebrows. Before making it to camp and the last little bit of light we had, we came across the first set of mom and yearlings that we saw. Mom was eating berries and the cubs were, well, being cubs. Good night from bear camp as our first full day is complete. Before we head out this morning, let me give you a quick layout of camp. Each guest has their own Nemo tent. Camp has power to charge batteries, Starlink to use internet during downtime, and a nice private bathroom. This is the main tent we all hang out in during downtime. Now let's head out for the day and see what magic can be found.
So behind me here we have some sparring bears. Some of those Instagram or news channels will post a video like this and say, bears nearly kill each other in Katmai National Park, when in reality, they're just play fighting.
I decided to get creative and use a 1/50th shutter speed for some of these sparring photos. This sow set me up for a future Halloween-inspired photo.
All right, so today we hiked up to this bluff, and if you notice, there are a bunch of redfish behind me. And before I can even set up some cameras like I have on my head right now, it just happened just like that. I just got the most incredible video I've ever taken. Well, I say that a lot, don't I? It's a pretty dang good video.
I didn't think this moment could get any better, but then I just put a circular polarizer on my lens and everything just popped. Check out these two bears and the fish swimming between them. I feel like I have a real shot at winning some kind of award for this photo. A circular polarizer and the sun peeking through is about to make your jaw drop. It certainly did mine.
All right, well, we're just leaving the little bluff overlook here where we could capture some bears going after bright red salmon. And it's really, really hard to predict the highlights once the bear jumps into the water. And even if I shot underexposed, they still look like they could be kind of blown out. Today was a cool day.
We spent the evening on the river again, and I captured some photos I am really happy with.
All right, so today was a really good day. Got some dream shots accomplished, and I'm really happy with all that. Did just help Evan for the past few hours try to get this split shot with a salmon and a bear. Fortunately, he didn't get that. He got some cool salmon stuff. There was just no bear that wanted to walk towards the camera. Can't really make that happen. Sometimes it just happens, and sometimes it just doesn't. If you tried it every day, you'll eventually get it. To learn more about that, why don't you check out Evan Watts' YouTube channel? He'll be making a video as well if it's not already out by the time I uploaded this video.
This is our final full day. We have one more day, but we leave tomorrow. This is our little hotel lobby where we all meet for breakfast in the morning, hang out.
All right, so today's gonna be a little bit different to start the day. Scott took all of the clients out to go bear viewing, and in the national park, every 2 weeks you have to move locations. So we are doing that. We are gonna move this camp down over there today. It's just the law that they have, and they said that we have to move. So we're gonna get moving. Me and Evan are gonna help Jackie and Kelton move everything over. So we're gonna get that going today, and then we'll be able to head out and meet them up there. But you know, that's one thing that's really nice about Scott is he will make sure the clients get all the shooting time that they paid for, and he has people to help with all the tent stuff. Let's get moving. Trying, they're getting thrown around. We got as much stuff moved over for camp. Evan and I are gonna head out looking for some wildlife right now.
Evan and I ended up spending the next few hours here of intimate time amongst nature's most feared apex predators. Sometimes it can be a little slow, but this mom with 3 large cubs is about to give us everything we could have asked for.
Where we're sitting is an incredible spot. I just captured in the last hour some of the most amazing things. And it's hard to talk to a vlogging camera while I'm capturing wildlife, so I try to get some behind the scenes footage with all my extra 360 cameras and Insta360 head mount and stuff. Mom and cubs coming up to us right here. A little cub stood right here, just 3 feet away from me, and stood up looking at his brother. He got scared of his own brother. And then these 2 siblings up on this hill, skylining with the perfect backlight with the nice clouds in the background. I mean, hands down, I think this shot up here, of all the things I've gotten, and I've gotten some really amazing things, I think that shot is probably the best shot I've taken this trip. And I've taken a lot of awesome photos this year, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that up on the top, at least 3 photos of the year, because that was just incredible backlight. That's what you shoot wildlife photos for. It's nice to get the action shots and good lighting, but sometimes harsh lighting can lead to an amazing opportunity like that.
We've seen plenty of bears over the last few days, sows, boars, cubs, but this cub I was about to see made my heart melt because it was, well, it was pretty darn special. A white bear. There was some kind of strange aura here. Other bears backed off. It's almost like they knew that this cub was special. Unfortunately, the white cub and its family took off. As much as I wanted the photo, I wasn't getting close to it. My heart truly sunk into the earth, not getting a closer photo. Here's what I was able to capture, and some pictures were cropped in heavily. Although that white bear and its family disappeared, I still had a great time with this mom and her silver koi.
Before I show you this next photo, I just want to introduce my wildlife masterclass that I have. Whether you're a beginner photographer or a professional photographer looking to learn video, I cover wildlife photography and videography. I have over 4 hours of videos in there that teaches you from everything from the basics of photography, videography, Lightroom, Photoshop, and Adobe Premiere Pro tutorials, so you can follow along from a beginner's perspective all the way up to how I edit my YouTube videos and Instagram Reels. There's a link in the description below if you want to learn more about my masterclass. And with that being said, check out this photo that I got. Remember that white bear? Found him. Tonight was just absolutely amazing, and I couldn't be more grateful for Scott Stone having these bear camps, getting us out, having us shoot in this amazing place. Seriously, if you want to book a trip, I know I said it before, you got to go through Scott Stone. He has changed my life. But back to camp. See if we see any bears in this light.
Here's the last photos from tonight.
Alright guys, good morning. We got one final morning. We are leaving here in a few hours, and we'll just head out and see if we can find one last wildlife encounter. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing a wolf, but we'll see. Otherwise, nonetheless, it's been a really amazing trip so far, and I just still can't get over some of the things I've seen. Stuff you see just on TV shows and Instagram that you didn't think was a possibility, and then you come here and you're like, wow, like it's really happening. And one thing for me is I'll think to myself, I'm probably not good. I'll be the one that probably doesn't see it, and then something happens and you're just like, it just happened. I noticed some people when they were viewing bears, as soon as a bear left, their group would just get up and leave and go look for them. But if you sit and you like the area you're in and just trust the process, well, amazing things are gonna happen for you. Let's go see what we can get.
These were some great close-up images, but we as a group were hoping for one more epic action shot. Let's take a little walk to set up shop for a potential action shot. We have about 45 minutes before we have to head back to camp and catch our plane.
It is really, really hard to leave a scene like that, but we pushed our time. We have to make it back. The plane is already on the way, so we have got to get camp moved. It's gonna be 2 planes. I'll be on the 2nd plane, but obviously I'm not the only one here, so we have to get back as a group. And man, does Scott know how to send off on some bears. I think I got some stuff. My R1 battery at the end, or something happened to the R1. I had to take out the battery, put it back in. As soon as I got it in, I think I got a shot. It was like just about to be in focus. So we'll see. I definitely got some cool stuff, and it's one of those things you have to go through your photos on the computer. There was like cool scenes where like you could see the redfish coming through the water, like all over top of the water, and then the bear's chasing it. I think it's gonna look really cool. I got some really exciting stuff. I cannot wait to get on the computer. You guys will see that right now. Check out some of the best photos from today's encounter. Thank you guys. Thanks for an awesome trip. We love you, even though you hate me.
That's all we do. That's all we do is awesome.
Our plane's here. It's time to get going.
That's going to wrap up Katmai's bear fishing camp in 2025. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel and leave a comment and like to help YouTube's algorithm get this video to more people. In the meantime, check out this video from earlier this year when I captured some amazing brown bear cub content I have ever taken. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.